The tension only builds as we head into the second play-in showdown of the day here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. This time, it's the number 8 seed versus the number 7 seed in the Sinag Liga Asya play-in tournament, LakasKwarenta 3.0. The winner moves one step closer to the playoffs, while the loser faces the danger of elimination in a win-or-go-home battle. Coming up next, it's the San Pedro MAMBA x RAZON going up against JC2. Taking a look at JC2, that's Jerome Ejercito. The main offensive weapon led his team in scoring in their previous win versus Exile at 14 points, 4 of 9 field goals, and 3 of 7 from three-point land, as well providing 4 rebounds in that game. Jerome Ejercito, a big piece of JC2, looking to lead the way for them today. Meanwhile, on the other end, it's Joff Gonzalez, provided an offensive spark in that game and gave us elite shooting at 58.3% from field goal land, 22 points, 7 out of 12, and 5 of 8 from 3 points. As we take a look at our game at hand, tipping off shortly, it's San Pedro MAMBA x RAZON going up against the JC2 Architecture Slashers. And once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Welcome to the play-in tournament. Myself, Aaron D, alongside my analyst, Ryan Pajaro. And Ryan, first game, it was a crazy one. We expect nothing less from our main event of the day.
Yes, of course. Good evening, SLA fans. Nag-overtime po tayo kanina. Kung magtataka kayo, medyo late kami nag-umpisa. But very important yung guys, sinabi ni Aaron, winner here will be ranked number 7 in the quarters. The loser needs to play another play-in game, will face Magnificent Manila.
Yep, and we're gonna talk more about that play-in format later in the game. Pero hindi lang kami ni Ryan ang makakasama ngayon. We also have the third member of our panel, Miss Flo Del Agua, joining us on the sidelines. You'll hear a lot more from her later. But for the meantime, we talk about our social media pages at Facebook and Instagram at Sinag Liga Asya. Nandiyan po kami, as well as on TikTok and YouTube at Sinag Liga TV. Everything you need to know about SLA is all there. As we move it over to the team standings, Ryan, nasan ba yung maglalaban-laban ngayon?
Of course, yung number 7 seed na San Pedro MAMBA with the 4-5 record. Yung na mga JC2 is in 3-6 record after elimination. Kagaya na sinabi ko kanina, ang mananalo dito, automatikong uusad na sa quarterfinals. Ang matatalo, makakatapat ang Magnificent Manila sa ating final play-in tournament sa Biyernes.
And that's why our game story fits perfectly, and that's for both of these teams to move forward with a victory today.
Oo, okay. Speaking of move forward, walang tulak kabigin yung mga players dito na binanggit mo. Ejercito, Joff Gonzalez, the main offensive artist lead for both squads. Pero they need more contributions for other people para makasigurado, makabuslo ng panalo tonight.
And if earlier in our game, IT Depot going home in our tournament, this time they still have a chance dito as we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for a short pre-game report. Go ahead, Flo.
I'm very thrilled to be working with you once again, Aaron and Ryan. Pansin nyo, itong JC2 Architecture, tuwing mananalo sila in the eliminations, ibang top scorer ang na-unlock at umaangat. So safe to say, maraming baon itong kuponan ni Coach Mon Pido, and they have established that unpredictability. Sa kabilang banda, ito namang San Pedro MAMBA has an MVP frontrunner in their team, but in their final elimination game, they have proved that they are no one-man team, and coincidentally, Gilbert Malabanan will not be present in this match. So let's see kung paano mag-step up ang kanyang teammates to this absence. Mga kasinag, huwag na nating patagalin pa. Coming up is another play-in match between the JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers versus the San Pedro MAMBA x RAZON. And to kick off our game with our Sinag Lakas starters, here is Ram Valid, ang ating game announcer.
Good evening once again, SLA fans. We are live at the San Andres Sports Complex, the city of Manila. Welcome to SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0, and this is presented to you by Sinag Liga Asya, co-presented by Okada Manila and Hotel 101 Global. We're also live at Sinag Liga Asya official FB page and YouTube channel at Sinag Liga TV, powered by SLA Sports Production and Converge. With our broadcast partners, Blast TV, Top Sports, Fiber TV, and Cable Link. This is our second game for tonight. The battle between JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers and your San Pedro MAMBA X Razon. And now it's time to meet the starters for both teams. First for your JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers. Starting at point guard number 17, David Cruz. Also guard number 22, Arvin Zanor. Small forward number 1, JC Sadim. Power forward number 18, Jesse Mapano. And center number 61, Ryan Mariculeta. JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers is led by Coach Jesus Ramon Pino, assisted by Don Michael Caneva, Baek Pascasio, Frederick John Castro, team manager Mr. Marvin Bahan and Mr. Rick Uy, team owner Mr. Jesse Celestial II. And now let's meet the starters for your San Pedro MAMBA X Razor. Point guard number 4, Esther Lim. Also at guard number 26, Kiko Jose. At forward number 1, Ponzi Martinez. The other forward number 6, Bimbo Dimagipa. And center number 12, John Gonzalez. Head coach for San Pedro MAMBA X Razon is Erwin Santamaria, assisted by Bong Mandelo and Paulo Ramirez, together with Lloyd Indicatoria and Manny Mendoza. Team owner, attorney Melvin Matibay. Game officials are Anthony Rockham, Michael Calatera, Dennis Escaros, and Erson Birds Ezuga.
And taking a look at the starters, JC2, they have Cruz, Sanoy, Arcoleta, Sadim, and Mapanaw. Meanwhile, San Pedro has Lim, Jose, Gonzalez, Martinez, and Dimagiba.
And of course, our referees for tonight, Crew Chief Anthony Roque, Umpire 1, Dennis Iscaros, Umpire 2, Birds Isuga, and alternate is Michael Galotera.
Once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. This is our second play-in game of this Wednesday as Martinez opens it up with a three-pointer. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Ryan Pajaro as my analyst and our courtside reporter, Miss Flo Del Agua. And Ryan, early on, San Pedro MAMBA opening up with a trifecta.
And of course, let's review the other previous games ng San Pedro MAMBA before this play-in tournament. For San Pedro MAMBA, last January 31, nanalo sila against Sea Lions, 75-69. Last January 27, nanalo sila sa Magnificent Manila, 72-63. Last January 24, nanalo sila sa JC2 Architecture, 78-73. January 15, natalo sila sa Skytrack Aviation Tito Rex, 72-97. And noong January 8, natalo sila sa undefeated na Fully Tech Saints, 69-88.
And one thing I want to talk about that San Pedro MAMBA squad, Ryan, they're surging at the right time.
They're peaking at the right time and they're picking the right pieces.
Because earlier in our tournament, they were actually at the bottom of the standings.
Exactly. Pero that offensive thrust, naputukan sila ng shot clock violation.
And it's key, no, itong mga players nila, like, si Geoff Gonzalez had a big one in their previous one, 22 points, 7 out of 12 from the field, and they won versus the Sea Lions.
And this is one of his best games, actually.
Meanwhile, we talk about the JC2 side, and
yes,
they're at number 8 in our tournament.
At reviewin lang natin mga kasinang yung mga last 5 games ng JC2 Architecture. Nung January 31, nanalo sila sa Exile 0107, 77-71. Nung January 24, natalo sila this team, San Pedro MAMBA, yun ang kanilang huling encounter, 73-78, 5 points lang. Noong January 22, natalo sila sa undefeated Fully Tech Saints, but a close one, 73-75. Noong January 15, kulang sila ng player, nanalo ang Sea Lions via default. At noong December 14, nanalo sila against Fire Chief Fire Extinguisher by an upset, 65-64.
And in their previous one, they won against the Exile squad, 77-71. Their record in this tournament is 3-6. As a fast break by Ezer Lim. It's too easy. But one thing we want to talk about, Ryan, is the names we're expecting to step up today. Namely, itong sila Ejercito, no? Guanlao, as well as Hamil. We're gonna be looking at them to have a big game today.
And of course, Jesse Mapanaw, na naging struggle at late, but hopefully this ball game, his leadership will continue as we see Sanoy with a baseline jumper.
That's gonna be key for this JC2 squad. Note the guard attack as well. Taking a look at Martinez for the San Pedro Mamba squad. Give it to the middle. Di Magiba. Lim. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Driving to the left, kicking. Kiko Jose. 3 seconds left. That's a tough one. Fight for that loose ball. Babalik ang bola sa San Pedro.
Good call by Dennis Escaros, our referee. Jesse Mapanaw, last touch on that rebound play.
And Ryan, just like we mentioned at the top of our broadcast, the first play-in game, it was an overtime victory by Magnificent Manila coming from behind.
Grabe yun. Halos maubos ang lalamunan natin ng first game.
And we're going to be expecting a lot more. And the second one is Gonzalez, getting the baseline J to go.
7-4 now, San Pedro.
Demi Cruz calling it to Sadim. Mapanaw to Sanoy.
So it's a holding foul on Kiko Jose.
Kiko Jose, one of the veterans of this San Pedro Mamba squad, playing for EAC back in the day.
Yes.
Widely known as Uncle in the San Pedro area, most especially dun sa Chrysanthemum area.
Oh,
Mapanaw goes for that shot and gets fouled.
Yung pa si Kiko Jose, partner, kasabayan ba niya si Ron J. Buenafe?
Not entirely sure,
Ah,
Ryan.
well, we'll get back to that maybe very soon.
Pero one thing I know about Kiko Jose is that guy's a bowler kahit kalaban niya mga bata sa San Pedro area.
Kumbaga pag nakalibre, ilista mo na.
Kaya shoutout din dun sa mga taga Chrysanthemum watching right now.
Yes.
Kiko Jose representing it well.
Ang balita ako sa San Pedro, meron silang exit yung northbound,
Tama, Ryan, no? Parang patapos na rin yun.
Yun. Summer yata bubuksan ng SLEX.
Ezer Lim takes it down for the Mamba. The score 7-6. It's a 1-point lead from San Pedro. 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining.
That time a foul from Demi Cruz. Very few transitions. Kanina nakita natin transitions. Pero both teams really love to play deliberate basketball.
Magiba. Pinalik dito. Martinez, the fake, the shot, it's good.
At John Gonzalez' second field goal.
Demi Cruz driving down, kicking. Sanoy, two-pointer. He's got it.
Oh. Now the scoring has picked up a little bit for both teams.
Full court press. Gonzalez has it. Joff using the pick from Dimagiba, pulling up for three.
Yes!
It's pure.
At syempre, tuwan-tuwa ang mamitik ang may bahay ni Joff Gonzalez. Syempre, bati ko din ang nanay ko. Happy birthday. 75th birthday.
And once again, no happy birthday to Mrs. Pajaro as Mapanaw. No good. Dimagiba with the board. Here they come. Lim pushing it in transition. Taking it coast to coast. Balik kay Kiko. Martinez, top of the key, three. Dimagiba offensive board to the putback.
Medyo mabagal ang backs out to ng JC2, allowing second chance points for San Pedro.
Cruz with a big bump. Alfie gets it and he's fouled. 14-8 is the score. Less than 5 remaining here in the first period.
And that's hindi magandang simula yan kay Demi Cruz. 2 quick fouls on Demi Cruz. At papalitan yata siya. Oh no, it's not. Anyway,
check this out. The lakas grab of the quarter brought to you by Fully Tech. Taking a look at it one more time. Dimagiba, no one boxing him out.
hindi talaga siya basta-basta mag-iba. Ejercito checks in. At pinalitan niya si Sadim.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for some info on Coach Gilbert Malabana not playing today for San Pedro. Take it away, Flo.
Thank you so much, Aaron and Ryan. With the absence of Gilbert Malabanan because of prior commitments with the LPU Pirates na nag-Final Four, kaya deserve niya naman daw. Head coach Erwin Santamaria tells me walang kaba dahil hinanda niya naman raw ang mga kaposisyon ni Gilbert such as Bimbo Demagiba and MJ Yuzon to fill his role. Dagdag pa ni Coach Erwin, mataas ang kumpiyansa nila from their consecutive wins and this is what they want to channel to move forward from this match. All for now, Aaron and Ryan, your thoughts?
And that's a big blow dito para sa San Pedro Mamba,
Yes.
Ryan. Losing one of your best players in your biggest game of the tournament.
Yes, one of the top scorers and rebounders. Talagang there's a big field to gap. As we take a look at this drive by Cruz, he draws a foul.
But one thing I want to talk about, Ryan, in their previous game, Gilbert Malabanan, 1 point, 6 turnovers.
Well, at least makikita natin na kahit wala si Gilbert Malabanan, may mga asahan kang scores like Job Gonzalez, or even to the likes of Demi Cruz or Sanoy. So it's really a total team effort. It's for Dimagiba, Lim, and Martinez for San Pedro Mamba. At least these 3 or 4 persons can really contribute well for the cause of the team.
Namano, a lot of players stepping up, and I'm sure that was a big part to play, especially in that run that they did, diba, last 3 games?
Last 3 games na nanalo sila sa Sea Lions, sa Magnificent, at sa JC2 Architecture na binanggit ko kanina.
And right now, San Pedro, 16, the Slashers had 10.
Siyempre, ito si Coach Jesse Mapano is an assistant coach from Alyon. Nagpapabati si, nanonood, si assistant coach Andy Vergara and of course, Coach Chico Manabat watching.
Driving inside, kicking, San Jose. Back to Kiko. San Jose, lefty 3. That's short. Gragasin gets it. Forward. Kayabyab in transition.
That's a nice layup there for Kayabyab. Hindi ito si Ryan, Christian Kayabyab to.
It's a 4-point lead for San Pedro, 16-12.
So this will be the 40th foul for JC2. And Jamil will be called for his first personal.
As we'd like to give a shout out to Michelle, Jong, Chloe, Chael, and the Katane family from Australia. So a happy viewing with legal babies of Antipolo Hills. So
Oy.
shout out po sa inyo.
So I could say, good evening, Mike. Ano ngayon eh? Summer sa Down Under.
As we've got 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in our opening period.
So penalty na ang San Pedro Mamba and Gragasin will be shooting 2. Actually, both teams in penalty.
Ayan, so si Coach JG, Coach Joel Gragasin, head of that skills camp, trained numerous players like Kiefer Alas and Dwayne Miranda on the line right now.
So 2 for 2 doon si Gragasin and the score is 16-14 for San Pedro Mamba.
Yuzon takes it down, pulling up the big man. Rebounded Kayabyab. Pushing in transition, but they're gonna slow it down. Hamil gets it back. Hamil, pinilik dito. Gragasin, that's a deep one. Gumon fighting for that board, but Yuzon wins that. Here they come. Imperial takes it down. His team up by 2 points. 2 minutes and 50 remaining. Yuzon, backdoor Imperial, and he just throws it to no one.
Kanina napansin mo si ating CEO, Coach Leo, nagbigay na siya ng fearless score kasi feeling niya mananalo ngayon ng JC2 Architecture eh.
That's a big prediction done from Coach Leo.
Oo.
Hamil, no good.
We expect that this is gonna be a close fight kasi yung presence pa lang ni Jerome Ejercito, yung stabilizer for the JC2, they can really caught San Pedro Mamba.
And what does a Jerome Ejercito bring to this JC2 squad, Ryan?
So much experience, leadership, played in the NBA for Pampanga Dragons, being a champion, playing for TNT, Tropang Giga, and other teams in the PBA. So you expect pag nagkakaroon ng disalignments, offense and defense, Jerome can stabilize the team.
But Yuzon called for a travel earlier on that spin move.
At ang contribution din, yung magandang depensa ni Jerome from the cut. So see, just 2 minutes remaining, we have a close game again in the first quarter.
Ejercito kick corner. Balik sa kanya. To Brandon, Gungon facing the bucket. Pure.
Oh, tabla na naman. 16 apiece, just like the first quarter. We're tied again.
Kiko Jose rushing down the court to Yuzon for the dish.
That time late ang rotation ni Kayabyab to close out Yuzon. 18-16 partner, a minute and a half in the first quarter. Wow.
Ejercito surveying that floor. Using the big kicking. Gragasin, baseline drive. Kicking one more time. Hamil, catch, shoot. It's good.
So, both teams, they made the last 3 shots.
And Jamil gets that three-pointer, putting his team up by 1 point. Jose hounded by Ejercito. Imperial from the corner. They fight for it. Gragasin gets it. Shovel pass, Ejercito. Bodying up and scoring.
You see the body seal. Kahit na ilang peking ka, when he has body control, halos instant 2 points na para sa JC2.
Del Rosario binalik kay Kiko. Jose, 2 dribbles in. Sticks it.
Ito na, nagpapakita na si Kiko.
21-20, 1 point lead with about 30 seconds remaining here in our opening period. Gungon, Gragasin, he's got it.
Both squads, great shooting.
4 point lead, last shot dito para sa San Pedro. Jose gives it to the right side. That's a deep three-pointer. Short, but Imperial
Block.
tries another one. Corner 3, another three-pointer. 2 seconds left. Gragasin just throws it up.
Oh!
Almost gets it to go. At the end of the opening period, the score 24-23. The JC2 Slashers leading by a single point. Taking a look at some of the highlights. And Ryan, it's a close game once again.
Close game, but quality game. Both teams shooting pretty well from the field. Mamaya, hihimayin ko yung first quarter stats natin. You see these jumpers by Sanoy from the putback there. Pumasok ang tira ni Magiba. And of course, you have this 3-point shot by Gragasi.
Coach Joel Gragasin getting that three-pointer to drop the score 24-23. JC2 up by a point to end this opening quarter.
We have prepared enough, mga kasinag. Those are the words of head coach Mon Pido of JC2 Architecture in their hopes to move forward dito sa ating SinagLakasKwarenta 3.0. Ibinahagi pa sa akin ni Coach Mon that he challenged his players to have 2 consecutive days for training para ma-emphasize kung gaano ka-importante ang laro na ito. Sabi pa niya, unti-unti na raw nararamdaman ng ibang teams ang totoong JC2 Architecture. So getting this win today will definitely be a statement. Abangan natin yan in this coming quarter. But for now, back to you, Aaron and Ryan.
Yep, thanks for that flow. Under Coach Jesus Pidono, the number 8 JC2 looking to come victorious against the number 7 as Ejercito. That's a deep one.
At i-emphasize ko lang yung first quarter stats, lalo na sa JC2. They're shooting 47% in the field. And look at this, 10 assists in first quarter.
Really sharing the ball well.
Oo.
Jose, binalik dito. Imperial pulling up.
Yun naman ang maganda dito sa San Pedro Mamba. They have 5 fast break points so far. Kanina, pumasok yun at 7.
And check this out, Ryan. They're going triple point guard. They've got Del Rosario, Imperial, and Jose.
Oo.
Gungon. Turnover. Jose in a foot race. And he says, see you later, Gungon.
That's right. Ito adjustment yan between the coaches. Gusto naman ni Coach Erwin Santamaria na kaya 3 guard sila para bilisan ng laro.
Jamil, three-pointer, he gets fouled. And Imperial admitting the mistake.
Hamil outsmarting Imperial on that one and he will take 3 free throws.
Check this out, Jamil attempting that three-pointer, a high release and getting hit by Imperial on that right side.
Oh, right on the hump. So far it's a free throw, JC2 slashers, perfect, 6 of 6. Ayun, 7 of 7. Hindi ko naman na-jinx.
And earlier, Ryan, the free throws were super important in that ball game.
Right. Oh, that's the first miss. So that there are 7 of 8 on that trip as a team.
1 point lead for San Pedro. Jose driving to his strong hand. Kicking. Balik Imperial. 3-pointer. No good. Kayabyab gets it forward. Jamil floating in the air, but he's blocked.
It's a good block there for Imperial. Last touch for Imperial. And the referee corrects call. Since this is a block shot, the ball retains with JC2.
Juan Lau entering the ball game scored 12 points and 4 rebounds in their previous one. Kick Ejercito. Open 3. Sticks it. That's a 3-pointer.
Swak na swak. Hitting the bullseye.
Imperial. Quick down the court. Balik kay Kiko. Directing traffic. Inside. Del Rosario. No good. Here they come. Ejercito. Pull up pop in transition.
Uy.
No good. Jamil tries it. Balik kay Kiko. Almost a steal. 3-on-2. Jose. Tap from behind. Going in. Dumping down.
That time, good defense for Guanlao, forcing the Magiba with a turnover.
2-point lead for JC2. 7 minutes and 30 remaining.
Coach Pido will deploy Jeff De Guzman on the next dead ball.
Ejercito, he wants that mismatch, but Guanlao tries the baseline. Kayabyab, short
Uy!
jumper.
Inis pa yung ring, partner.
And a timeout gonna be called by Coach Erwin Santamaria and the San Pedro Mamba. The score 31-27, JC2 up by 4.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And let's check this out, Ryan. The elimination round result between San Pedro and JC2. It was a close one once again.
It is. Kita mo naman sa final score, +5 dyan ng San Pedro Mamba. On the field goal, hindi nagkakalayo. +3 dyan ng San Pedro Mamba. Rebounds, 51-48, +3. Assists, +6 para sa San Pedro Mamba. Block shots, +4. Pero itong malaki dito. Points from turnovers, 24-17.
And both of those teams matching up well in that game. So we're going to be expecting a close one, a barn burner
Yes.
once again today.
Just like kanina. Deja vu, partner.
As right now, it's Yuzon and San Pedro Mamba down by 4 points against the JC2 Slashers.
And that time is a foul from the backcourt by Serrano.
Kiko Jose tries to take it down. Still, Coach Erwin Santamaria deploying that 3-guard lineup.
And JC2 Slashers applying a half-court trap.
Di Magiba, the big man. Balik dito Del Rosario. Lefty 3. They fight for it. Serrano gets it. De Guzman. Cross court. Juan Lau inside. And that's a foul on Imperial.
It's a nice pass from De Guzman. When he sees streaking Guanlao on the left wing, he gets the foul and will take 2 free throws. Makikita mo dito yung decisiveness ng JC2 na manalo. And you can see right at the start talagang seryoso si Coach Pido. Guys, this is win or go home. We need to play our best game tonight.
As Juan Lau splits the pair.
And so far they are 9 out of 11 from the free throw line.
So still pretty good in this
Yes.
ball game. Yuzon. Balik dito kay Kiko. 11 to work with on the shot clock. Yuzon wants it in the corner. You can hear him screaming cut. Di Magiba. The corkscrew inside. It's good.
You know, it reminds me of a young Jojo Lastimosa, yung kanyang spin and the shot off the glass.
Cutting it down 3 points. The San Pedro Mamba at 29. The Slashers at 32. Serrano baseline. Stolen by Imperial. Here we go. It's the speed of San Pedro. Del Rosario pushing it.
Foul upstairs, partner.
Kita mo dun, Ryan, yung tatlong gwardya takbo agad after that steal.
And that means, para kay Coach Erwin Santamaria, these guards can play about 4, 5, or 6 minutes. After that, they're gonna play big again. Kasi ito yung mga guards ang talagang mag-iignite for transition baskets for San Pedro Mamba.
And they take out Imperial. They bring in a bigger guard. Itong si Ezer Lim.
Yeah. So this is just the second attempt for San Pedro Mamba na free throw line. Wala pa silang naipapasok.
And how should Coach Jesus Pido and his boys try to counter that speed of San Pedro Mamba right now?
Well, be aggressive and make more free throws just like what they did. Nako! Muntik na silang mabackward doon.
Almost, but De Guzman gets it. Calling for that play. Serrano, Kayabyab, driving that baseline, bumping inside. He gets it back. Kick. De Guzman. Oh, a rare wedgie.
Well, kailangan ko nang kumain ng wedgie sa mga restaurant, you know. Kidding aside, it is a jump. Possession arrow will be pointing to San Pedro Mamba. The ball hit the iron and the board. Alam ko sinasabi ni Shaq, no? I love wedgies.
But right now, it's a 3-point lead for the Slashers. And look who just entered. One of their shooters, itong si Galindez Jr.
Ang isa pang napapansin ko kay Coach Erwin Santamaria, knowing Erwin Santamaria, second half talaga sila magpupukpok, the likes of Job Gonzalez. So, these guys, yung mga, they want some playing time too, especially in this playing tournament, na magkaroon ng kumpiyansa.
And right now, they've been doing a good job pushing the pace, but still their team's down by 3 points against JC2.
That time may foul. I believe kay Gingon, second personal.
Ezer Lim on that baseline. Searching, lobbing it up. Di Magiba. Binalik dito, two-pointer, in and out for Yuzon. Here they come, JC2. Serrano, lefty is blocked, but that's a foul called, and referee signaling na natamaan dun sa ulo.
Good defensive stance for Yuzon, but just half a step late. He could have blocked that shot, pero Serrano will take 2 free throws anyway. Tsaka isa pa, Aaron, napapansin ko naman kay Coach Pido, lagi siya nagko-kontra-tiyempo eh. Pansin niya yung tatlong guards, okay, whenever they miss a shot, takbo rin tayo. Something like that.
Just less than 5 minutes remaining here in our second period.
And partner, awesome free throw shooting in the first half for JC2. Now 10 out of 13.
Just 3
Or
misses.
11 out of 13. Check that.
Dalawa lang pala as Ezer Lim bringing it down. Look at that pressure by Serrano.
Ooh.
Lim is going coast to coast for that layup.
Well, ireklamo na ni Serrano. Nasiko siya, but the referees let it go.
3-point lead for the JC2. De Guzman kay Galindez. That's his shot. And oh, it goes in and out. Here comes Kiko. 3-on-2 fast break if they go quickly. Jose hanging in the air. It's blocked by Galindez.
Good defense.
Del Rosario long two. And he's got it.
So we see San Pedro Mamba not depending anymore to those reliables. Now they rely on the second stringers who can score in the second quarter.
Galindez thinks about it. De Guzman pops it and drops it.
First field goal for De Guzman with 1 assist.
4-point lead for JC2. Kiko hounded by De Guzman. Spins out of trouble. Gives it up. Di Magiba saves it. Del Rosario, the spin, the shot. It's pure.
Second field goal for Del Rosario. Meron na siyang 4 points and 1 rebound.
Back to a 2-point game. 3 minutes and 41 seconds remaining here. Galindez, same play. They move it out. Kick De Guzman. Corner Galindez. Target shooting.
Yes!
And this time he makes the pay.
What a first half for JC2, ha?
And Ryan, it seems like everything's going in for both teams.
Oo, ang taas ng kanilang field goal. Mamaya sa first half, himay natin yan.
Once again, Kiko Jose getting hounded. It's a 5-point lead dito para sa JC2.
And expect in the second half, just like in the first game, it's going to be a physical battle. The referees will tighten the calls up, ha?
Del Rosario picks it up. Balik kay Dimagiba. They've got 11 seconds to work with. Lim. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Stepping back, kicking it. Dimagiba, same move, but a different result. Galindez with a board, and they're gonna push it. Serrano. Back kay De Leon. Galindez, 2 in a row.
Oh! Good bounce!
The lucky bounce from Galindez.
Yun ang magaling. Galindez. 2 triples, 6 points. He's averaging 6.1 per game. Nasa average na siya.
That's the role of Galindez, really to catch and shoot. Taking a look at it one more time, the lakas shot of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila.
And look at the fans. Tuwa sila doon sa naipos doon ni Galindez. That's quality minutes, partner.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for some info on that Spitfire guard of San Pedro, JV Imperial. Go ahead, Flo.
As he is freshly back on the court, JV Imperial of San Pedro Mamba is one of those players who wants to challenge himself today now that their key player is not present. He tells me yung 6 straight free throws niya from a few games ago ang level of confidence na gusto niyang pairalin. His thought process is if he can shoot consistently from the free throw line, abot kamay din at napakataas ng chance that he can create successful shots from other parts of the court. Anong habang confidence na pwedeng makuha sa free throws, Aaron and Ryan?
And it's really big, no, from the free throw line just to be able to get your rhythm from there.
That's
and
right.
Speaking about JV Imperial, ang ganda ng pasok niya dito. The way he controls the tempo, the way he pushes that pace, it's been key for San Pedro.
And take a look at this on the scoring, ha? 6 players for San Pedro Mamba all scored 4 points. Imperial with 4, Lim with 4, Dimageba with 4, Jose with 4, Del Rosario with 4, Yusud with 4. That's balanced scoring, partner.
And right now, Imperial tries to go to the cup, but he gets fouled on the way up.
You know, that's rarity in Sinag Liga Asya na first half pa lang, 6 na players, 4 na puntos. Wow.
And just looking like a well-oiled machine, this San Pedro Mamba squad. Talking about free throws, Imperial getting that confidence right there.
So they are now 1 out of 4 para sa San Pedro Mamba after missing 3 free throws.
Imperial 2 out of 2 on that trip.
Overall, 2 of 5 for San Pedro Mamba. Under 2 minutes, partner.
43-39, the JC2 Slashers up right now. De Leon. Pinalik dito. Juan Lau spinning, attacking, dumping. But that's a travel.
Well, maganda naman ng insight ni Guanlao to pass, but kaya lang, too late itong si De Leon. He lifted his people foot before he spins in the baseline.
Full court press by JC2. Lim brings it down. Just posting, kicking. Balik dito, Del Rosario. Into the middle. Dimagiba with the power dribble to the shot.
Kitang-kita na parang ala Jolas move yun. Now has 6 points.
2-point lead dito from JC2. Balik dito, Galindez to De Leon. They find Serrano with the deep seal.
And that's the only 14th foul para sa San Pedro Mamba. A good foul to give for SLM.
And Ryan, let's just try to remind our fans, what are the consequences of losing this game and winning this game?
Well, for losing this game, whoever yung hindi papalarin will play another play-in game on Friday and they will face Magnificent Manila. But a win here will guarantee them number 7 on the quarterfinals as we see another long tom by Galindez.
So, bale, whoever loses this game is going up against Magnificent Manila.
Yes.
Inside San Jose with the left hand. 2-point ball game, the Slashers up. 36 seconds remaining. Serrano with the cross. The fake spin. Kicking Galindez. That's a heat check. Oh, almost another lucky bounce, but Serrano saves the day. Last shot time for San Pedro Mamba. Martinez has got it. He's against Galindez. He crosses, bumps, offhand floater, no good. Still a chance for JC2 de Guzman. But Imperial saving the ball.
1 second.
Del Rosario, they don't realize it, and it's too little too late. That marks the end of the first half. Once again, the score 47-43. It's a close one once again, Ryan, in our play-in game.
Second play-in game. Kanina nag-overtime. As we take a look at the second quarter highlights. Ejercito with a long three-pointer. Ezer Lim breaks loose inside. And of course, on the right wing, Galindez. Nakadalawang tres siya tonight. Hitting that on the corner.
We've still got 20 minutes remaining to decide who's coming out victorious in the second play-in game. 47-43. JC2 up at the end of our first half.
Labanan ng mga big time. Hindi pwede ang malumanay. Sa bilis ng mga nasyon, mahihiya ang bagong henerasyon. Tag-isa ng lakas, bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Williams. Umuusok pa.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matitirang matikas? Tag-isa ng lakas. Bawal ang matras. 40 pataas. SLA Liga. Nanginginig pa.
Para makinig anong gagawin, di ba? Sabi nga ni... Back-to-back hits now for him. Kailangan niya na marami pang ganyan. Kung may kita dahil sa engage nito, hindi ba siya na magaling dito eh. One more or no more. Kapit sa mga Sinag.
Pampanga Intermunicipalities Series Basketball Tournament Delta Cup.
Pakabiling kong masalese kayo nak, i-promote tayo ng sportsmanship nak. Okay? Ita mo nga, tandanan nyo, Kapampangan-tangan.
This is your 2024 Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
Walang magpapasira ng laro. Tayo magpapasira ng laro niya.
Maraming salamat for taking time out to be part of the first ever SLA Junior World Showcase Delta Cup.
J Project Clothing Shop has been a sublimation company for a long time. We have evolved by proving quality and top-notch products for our customers. The design jerseys are carefully examined and printed in a quality machine that produces a fast printing, the biggest machine in the printing industry. In the sewing section, all the sewing experts use quality thread, needles and machine to make the product good-looking and durable. We customize clothing and sportswear in full sublimation. What are you waiting? Visit us now.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Itong show making Coach Pancho has only 14.5 seconds before they can claim the throne and literally call themselves kings of the D2 tournament. What a ball game. What a series of events that we saw here, that we've witnessed in this historical D2 Super Cup Invitational Tournament.
Sino ba ang talagang mag-aari
seconds away for Pampanga Delta to seal the deal and once again deliver another championship.
The Sinag Liga Asya Junior World Showcase Philippines champion, your Pampanga Delta.
Mga kasinag, Flo Del Agua here, back again with another halftime interview play-ins edition dito sa Sinag LakasKwarenta 3.0. At napakaswerte ko nga dahil dalawa ang sumama sa akin ngayon. I have two representatives from both teams, Sir Kiko Jose of the San Pedro MAMBA and Sir Joar Jamil of the JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers. Maraming salamat po sa inyo at magandang gabi. Unahin ko na po kayo, Sir Kiko. Kayo po ay isa sa mga leaders ng koponan even outside of the court. So maaari niyo po bang ibahagi sa ating mga kasinag, ano po ba yung mga naging struggles ng koponan ng San Pedro MAMBA na nalagpasan niyo na, and it's one of the reasons kung bakit maganda ang lalaroin niyo sa ating play-ins?
Again, no, coming from Season 2, so we barely won a game. We actually didn't win, and now, ngayong Season 3, we tinkered with our lineup. Nagkaroon kami ng solid lineup. Although at the beginning, we were struggling with our chemistry, no? And then towards the end, naging maganda yung pick namin. We won 3 straight, and hopefully, tuloy-tuloy na to hanggang matapos.
Sir Kiko, I agree with you na solusyonan niya nga po yung kakulangan sa chemistry dahil ang ganda na po ng nilalaro ng inyong team. Kaya naman, maaari niyo po bang batiin ng mga sumusuporta sa San Pedro MAMBA X Razon?
Yeah, of course, binabati ko sa yung team sponsor namin, si Attorney Melvin Matibag and si Congresswoman Ann Matibag and Teresita R. Razon, our minor sponsor, and yung mga tropa namin sa Crisantimum, no? Sa Crisville, dyan yung tropa namin dyan sa Bonavida, our Wednesday group, and of course yung crew ko sa RAZON'S, no? So binabati ko kayong lahat. Thank you.
Thank you so much po at maraming salamat for giving me the opportunity. Dumako naman tayo on the other side of the court, Sir Joar Jamil of the JC2 Architecture. Mga kasinag, alam nyo ba itong si Sir Joar, galing pa ng UK at way back Season 2, ganito na ang ginagawa niya. Sir Joar, I just want to know at sana maibahagi niyo po sa ating basketball fans, why do you keep coming back here to the Philippines to purposely play for the JC2 Architecture?
Nagkakataon lang, nagbabakasyon lang. So, I'm so lucky na may ganito pag bumabakasyon ako. So, tinataon ko lang.
At nataon nga rin po sa pagbabakasyon mo ay nakagawa ka na po kagad ng 3 points at 2 free throws in the first half. Kaya sana magtuloy-tuloy pa po ang inyong performance. Kaya naman para ma-motivate pa po ang inyong koponan, batiin nyo naman po ang inyong supporters.
Binabati ko yung partner ko na nasa UK at saka pamilya ko dito. At maraming salamat din sa mga coaching staff namin, sa mga teammates ko.
Maraming salamat po, Sir Joar, at good luck po to both of the teams. Here are Aaron and Ryan para pira-pirasuhin ang mga naganap sa ating first half.
And thanks for that, Flo. One of the players coming from the UK, itong si Jamil. Meanwhile, Jose coming from San Pedro as our score at halftime, 47-43. JC2 up. As we take a look at the Hotel 101 Global Highlights. And Ryan, once again, it's a close game para sa atin. But what do both of these teams need to do to try to get over that hump in this game?
While we check the first half highlights, I believe JC2 Slashers, they have a very good plan. Play inside game when they needed. If San Pedro MAMBA missed the basket, go transition. And of course, they improved tremendously in free throw shooting as we take a look at some of the field goals of Galindez. Now, on the field goal shooting, you see halos pareho lang. 48% for San Pedro MAMBA, 46% for JC Architecture. Rebounds, the same 19. Assists, look at this, 8-point difference. Bench points, terrific. 37 bench points for JC2 Architecture as compared to only 19 for San Pedro MAMBA.
Just that number from JC2. The bench stepping up today. Taking a look at the leading scorers, Ryan.
Yes, Galindez with 8, 5 for Jamil, 5 for Ejercito, and 5 for Bragasin for JC2 Architecture. For San Pedro MAMBA, Geoff Gonzalez 7, Imperial 7, Yuson 6, Dimagiba with 6.
A lot of scorers coming out to this game. As we mentioned a while ago, Ryan, we felt like everything was going in that second quarter.
At saka isa pang stat na nakikita ko dito yung second chance points. Halos nagkapareho lang. Almost 9 apiece for both.
As the Junior World Showcase is coming up this July 5 to 12, 2025 at CDO Cagayan de Oro in Mindanao.
Yes.
So aabangan natin yan, Ryan.
Kasi last year, ang ating Junior World Showcase, ginanap yan sa Pampanga. Now, we are gonna be in Cagayan de Oro in 3 venues.
And we would also like to thank Tito Rex for our employees meal every game, especially Boss Joel Yuga. Maraming salamat po to Boss Joel Yuga and Tito Rex.
Masarap na longganisa.
As once again, a good evening to all the basketball fans watching out there. Myself, Aaron D, alongside Ryan Pajaro as my analyst, and our courtside reporter, Miss Flo Del Agua. This is our second and final play-in game of the day. It's featuring the JC2 Architecture Slashers going up against the San Pedro MAMBA x Razon. Whoever wins this game is going on to the playoffs. Meanwhile, whoever loses this game is going up against the surging magnificent Manila, just winning that earlier play-in game as Galindez from deep. Rebounded Wanlao. Pinilik dito, Sanoy. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Mapano pulling up for 2. He's got it.
Kanina pa siya nag-i-spot. Finally, he makes the mark in this third quarter.
Martinez takes it down. Balik dito, Dimagiba. Big man was very effective in that first half. Back to JV. Imperial passes it. Cruz intercepts it. 2-on-1. Demi coast to coast for the lay.
So suddenly, this is the biggest lead for JC2 in this second half, 6 points.
Imperial to San Jose, the lefty. Against Galindez to the cutting Jose. Double teamed. Almost another steal. They swing it. JV three-pointer. No good. Here they come, Guanlao. Full head of steam, straight to the cup. Sanoy kicks it. They move it. Galindez fake. Pass. Another one. Mapanaw, free throw line jumper.
Back-to-back hits for Jesse.
53-45. The Slashers extending their lead to 8 points, 7 minutes and 35 remaining here in the third period. Dimagiba. Back to Martinez. Tries for the spin and yet again another turnover. Sanoy gives it up. Guanlao finishes it up.
San Pedro MAMBA, 3 straight turnovers, and they need to stop this bleeding.
And they're gonna try to talk it over under Coach Erwin Santa Maria. He's not liking those 3 straight turnovers. Once again, the lakas play of the quarter brought to you by Okada Manila. Sanoy, give it up. Guanlao with the finish. Basic basketball, 2-on-1 fast break. The score, 55-45. It's a 10-point lead from JC2.
Sobrang bilis ba? Yan ang bilis ng FiberX. Yan ang internet.
Let's check out the elimination round averages of JC2, Ryan.
Yes, sa points, they're number 6 with 73.8 points. Sa rebounds naman, 7 sila with 37.8 field goal. Hindi masama, 40% overall. 3-point field goal, 26.1. Kailangan pang improvement yan. Also, free throw, they're number 7 with 60.5. Pero, partner, itong before this time out, 8-2 run for JC2.
And that's been due to their defense, Ryan.
Yes.
They're gonna try to clean it up. Martinez down to the post. Dimagiba. Balik dito kay Kiko. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 5 seconds left. Martinez, do they realize it? Jose. That's a tough one. Hits the side of the board and they just run out of time.
Yes, shot clock violation. Magandang depensa ng ginawa dito ng JC2, closing out those cutters.
San Pedro still struggling to start off this second half.
Only 2 points, partner.
Demi gets the Mapano pick. Going in, kicking out. Swing, swing. Guanlao, 3. Dimagiba. Here comes the Mamba. They give it back. Inside, another turnover for San Pedro. Sanoy to Demi. Cruz the Euro. No good. That ball is going the way of San Pedro.
So, San Pedro Mamba, with these 4 turnovers in this third quarter, they have given up 8 points for the JC2 this quarter.
Ryan, what's happening to their half-court offense right now?
Basang-basa na yung opensa nila dahil masyado silang nagkaklag sa lane. They should have given maybe Geoff Gonzalez license to operate.
Magiba, you can see Gonzalez sealing underneath. They can't find him. Instead, it's a deep one from Imperial.
Oh, that's great defense.
Juan Lao. Down the court, straight to the cup.
Ooh!
Just throwing it up and in, but he gets fouled.
A second wind of Juan Lao. Hindi siya masyadong ginagamit ng first half, pero itong second half, suddenly he wants to prove that JC2 is really a team to beat.
As Omar Del Rosario entering the ball game for San Pedro, the representative of Barangay Maharlika, replacing JV Imperial, the representative of Barangay Calindola in San Pedro, Laguna.
Alam ko yung Crisante mo, malapit yan. Nakapag-cover din ako ng mga laro dyan eh. Yung malapit sa ipagbaba ng San Pedro interchange, no?
Tama, Ryan. Malapit dun sa may Southwoods area. Itong Chrysanthemum, that's where Kiko Jose is from. Yuzon looks for the handoff. He spins, he takes, and he makes.
That's San Pedro Mamba, what they needed, those medium-range jumpers.
Just stopping the bleeding, but Galindez trying to add to that. It's Sanoy. No good, but no one boxing out. Mapanaw, unacceptable.
And what a third quarter for Jesse Mapanaw. 3 field goals, 6 points.
Del Rosario to Kiko. Pinalik dito, Yuzon. Driving that baseline, and it's a blocking foul.
Hindi na-establish ni Mapanaw yung position in the baseline. But what I pointed out in the first half, yung tinatanong mo ako sino pa yung iba pang contributors for the JC2 architect, it should be Mapanaw as we have this.
The lakas grab of the quarter brought to you by Fulitech. Innovative advertising. Mapanaw just getting a free shot to the rim.
And so far, Jesse Mapanaw, 6 points and 1 rebound.
Geoff Gonzalez trying for that play, and Geoff Gonzalez really just going silent.
Oh, after scoring 7 points in the first half, still nothing in this quarter.
Geoff on that baseline. Facing the bucket. Hits back iron. Here comes Demi. Cruz turning on the Jits.
Ooh. And he almost cruised to the hole.
But he gets fouled on the way up, so he's going to be shooting 2 free throws once again.
At nakikita ko dito, partner, yung sense of urgency ng JC2 is really there.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for some info on Mr. Demi Cruz.
Appreciate that. Aaron and Ryan, Demi Cruz is one of the players na kinikredit ni Coach Mon Pido sa magandang improvement ng kanilang ball movement. So of course, I had to ask Demi why he's playing so well as a facilitator ng koponan. Way back season 1 raw kasi, naranasan niya na yung hirap ng team na magagaling ang players pero nagkakanya-kanya. Ngayon na he was fortunate enough to witness the growth of the team since the inaugural season, he wants to make sure na sapat na ang 3 taon para patunayan that JC2 is a team to beat solely because of their system. Your thoughts, Aaron and Ryan?
Thanks for that, Flo. Itong si Demi Cruz, no, he's been a long-time member of this JC2 squad, and you just love the facilitating, the steadiness that this point guard brings as he times it down to Galindez, gets it back, but a pushing foul is called.
Actually, that chemistry is really the key here for JC2. At unti-unti yung mga players na nag-gel sila sa system. Should they win this game in advance to the playoffs as a number 7 seed, kumbaga para kay Pito eh. When the thumb goes up, it's just like that.
And it's just so important to have a player like Demi Cruz on this team, no? Just so steady, just never forces anything.
Yes.
Serrano intercept.
Oh, turnover.
Ejercito back in the ball game. Binalik dito kay Demi. Cruz, the bump.
And a foul. Tinawagan doon partner si Ezra Lim.
Right now, Ryan, that lead of JC2 ballooning to 12 points.
We ended the first half 47-43 as we take a look at this slow-mo replay.
Definitely a foul. Demi Cruz getting hacked on the way up.
So far, San Pedro Mamba only scored 4 points as compared to 12 for JC2 as Demi Cruz missed the first free throw.
And Cruz on the line. Second free throw.
Uy. So they're now 13 of 19. Ang dami nilang attempts as compared to only 4 of 7 for San Pedro Mamba. Malayo.
Lim, he's gonna attack Ejercito.
It's a blocking foul. Ejercito did not establish position when Lim attacks the lane.
But you're just loving what you're seeing from this JC2 squad, Ryan. The defense, the offense, everything is clicking for them in this third period.
Yes, definitely. It will rub up the teammates. At yun ang gusto ni Coach Monpido na playoffs na ito. Ibigin na natin lahat.
Ezer Lim finds Jose. Back to Lim. He's against Ejercito. Look at that defense.
Good call.
And an offensive foul called on Lim.
Oh, hinawi niya si Jerome on that drive. Then early in the third quarter, Ezer Lim is out of the game with 5 fouls.
And Coach Erwin Santamaria just lost his starting guard in the third quarter.
Oo nga. And Ezer Lim finished the game with 4 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist.
San Pedro, they go with that 3-guard lineup. All homegrown from San Pedro, Del Rosario, Jose and Imperial. JC Sadim kicks it. Ejercito driving in. Threading the needle, Serrano. Ooh, no good. Yuzon boards it, hounded by 2. Here they come. Gonzalez forward to Kiko. Jose dimes it. It's going back to JC2.
And dribbled off the knee of Job Gonzalez. So far, 5 turnovers for San Pedro Mamba in this quarter.
Once again, another wasted opportunity for them. They had the chance to run and get an easy bucket as Mapanaw. No good. Forward, Del Rosario. Can't catch it once again.
Dumadami na ang turnovers dito ng San Pedro Mamba. And so far, they have 13 turnovers all throughout the game.
The errors just piling up for Coach Erwin Santamaria and his boys. Sadim pulling up, hits the side of the board. Another chance for them to run. 2-on-1, Del Rosario.
There's a foul.
And finally, something positive happening for San Pedro.
That's his second 14 fouls.
And after 4 points, second quarter in Del Rosario, wala pa siyang na-score dito in the third quarter. And he has opportunity to pump in some points.
And Del Rosario from Barangay Maharlika in San Pedro, Laguna. And Ryan, you can never count out this San Pedro team. And just like earlier, Magnificent coming back in that game and winning. San Pedro could do the same in this ballgame.
And of course, syempre pasalamatan din natin kanina nanood siya through online sa ating SLA Facebook page, Senator Bongo. Avid supporter of sports. Actually, he's the chairman of Senate Committee of Sports. Maraming salamat po, Senator Bongo.
3-second violation called on Kayabyab.
So again, the biggest lead, Aaron, in this game is 12 points. And so far, pinapanatilian ng JC2 Slashers. But hey, once Job Gonzalez gets hot, it will be a different ball game.
But the question is, when will he get hot?
Maybe in the fourth quarter? Question mark.
And are they not feeding him the ball that much, Ryan?
Oh, not many touches because so far yung one-on-one defense. Oh, it worked.
Serrano with a steal in the drag race, and he wins that one.
What a steal by Serrano. Job Gonzalez kind of confused.
This time Gonzalez, hounded by 3. Give it up, Del Rosario. Can he finish? No. Here they come, Jamil, forward Serrano. Marcoleta's cutting, but he passes it behind to Ejercito. Almost a steal, but that's tapped. 11 on the shot clock.
It's a kickball. Shot clock will reset to 14 seconds. And so far, JC2 playing inspired basketball tonight.
San Jose re-entering the ball game for San Pedro.
Not a good second half for Job Gonzalez.
Jamil, give it up. Serrano. Stolen by Martinez. They give it up. Imperial, catch, shoot. No good. Ejercito hounded and they give it. Forward. Serrano, kick, Jamil. That's his second three-pointer.
Oh, everything's working right for JC2.
64-49, less than 40 seconds remaining here in our third period.
And that's the 7th triple B connection for JC2 tonight.
Del Rosario. Pinabas dito, Martinez. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Not a lot of movement for San Pedro. San Jose just forces that one up. Marcoleta forward. They don't need to rush. But Jamil, he wants another one. Gives it up, Sadim. Back to Serrano, powering in.
Wow, what a third quarter for JC2.
6 seconds left. They still got a chance at it. JV, that's a long two-pointer. In and out. And a disappointing third quarter for San Pedro Mamba. The score 66-49. That lead just ballooning right now for the JC2 Slashers. Taking a look at some of the highlights, Ryan, and San Pedro just had no answer in that third.
Yes, they had the first 2 shots and after that talagang nablanko na. We see Jesse Mapanaw, we see Yuson only scoring 2 of the 6 points of that quarter for San Pedro Mamba. Hamil stepping up with a 3-point shot. They have already scored 19 for JC2 and only 6 for San Pedro Mamba.
And at the end of our third quarter, the score is 66-49. The Slashers up big to end this third quarter. Let's check out how San Pedro Mamba did in our elimination round.
Yes, sa points naman, they're number 8 with 71.3. Sa rebounds naman, they're also number 8, 36.8. Field goal, 8, ranked 38.1%. Sa 3-point field goal, 25.5%. 7 sila. Sa free throw, they have 59.5%. They are ranked number 9th.
San Pedro Mamba, they've got 10 minutes to work with here to try and mount a comeback. The number 7 seed, San Pedro, going up against the number 8 seed in JC2. Will it be the same trend of the lower seed coming out with the victory?
Oh, ito tingnan natin yung ating quarter scoring for JC2 Architecture. They scored 24 points in the first, 23 in the second, and 19 in the third for a total of 66. San Pedro Mamba, they scored 23 in the first, 20 in the second, and only 6 in the third for a total of 49.
Ryan, what I'm seeing there is everything's matching except that 6 from San Pedro
Oo
Mamba.
nga eh. Ang dami nilang mintis, ang dami pa nilang turnovers, it keeps piling up. They need to turn things around.
Imperial crossing inside.
Oh!
That's rejected by Serrano. Jose this time. That's a tough one. Here they come, Ejercito. Balik dito, Jamil. To the corner, Marcoleta. But Sadim gets fouled on the way up.
You're gonna see the body language. JC2 is really pumped up to win. Whereas San Pedro Mamba, medyo parang may konting body English na, alam mo na, kailangan pa nilang manalo to or something because this loss, wag naman sana, hopefully they could come back. They need to play a game. If this trend continues, partner.
And Joff Gonzalez, 22 points in their previous win versus the Sea Lions.
Only limited to 7 points tonight. That's a far 15-point negative.
That's one of their players that really, if he comes to life, it's going to be a different ballgame for them. Back to JV. Just look at the defense of Ejercito on Imperial.
Vintage Jerome Ejercito. That's how he played defense with Adamson days, NBA days, and even PBA days.
Martinez from the corner. No good. Serrano throws it. Di Magiba gets it. Imperial, the fake, the drive. Still can't get it, but the Magiba tapping that ball home.
All is not lost from San Pedro. What they need is just a slight edge of momentum.
Sadim in that corner, finding the cutting Serrano. Throwing it out, Jamil. No good. Marcoleta.
Quick hands there for Jamil.
Ejercito opts to slow it down. Kicking it, Jamil from the corner. Knock it down.
Kabaliktaran naman ng JC2. Everything's going right.
70 to 51 is the score. It's a 19-point lead. Jose. Di Magiba to Martinez. Going for the cut and he gets held.
Now, what San Pedro needs right now is points in succession. As far as defense is concerned, they just need to contest JC2's attempts.
Less than 8 minutes remaining here. Imperial pulling up for two. Still can't get it. The field goal percentage plummeting for San Pedro. Serrano down to Jamil. And he slows it down, Ejercito. Still in the backcourt, he gets it back. Thinks about it. Gives it up. Serrano, pick and roll.
What a pass by Ejercito. And that's despite the fact na yung sa huling play, mayroon siyang dinagustuhan do sa let-go call na yun.
And a timeout by Coach Erwin Santamaria and San Pedro Mamba. His team down by 21 big points.
Tapos na ang elimination. Nandito na ang mga humamon. Sino ang matitirang matikas? Dahil isa ng lakas, pawawan ang 440 pataas. SLA, Liga, nanginginig pa.
And once again, we would like to thank Okada Manila. Maraming salamat po sa Okada Manila, one of our main sponsors here in Sinag, Liga, Asya.
Kanina, Aaron, binabasa ko some of the Facebook messages of COO Coach Leo and our director, Nomar Santiago. Sinasabi ni Mami Tig, bakit wala si Gilbert Malabanan? Kanina ni-report ni Flor na he has a prior commitment to LPU Pirates. Yeah. Just to let you know.
That's a tough break. Gilbert Malabanan, one of the top players, not just of San Pedro Mamba, but of the whole tournament.
Whole SLA, yes. There's a foul on Gungon. On that backs out to Job. Yeah, binalik na si Job Gonzalez. Job Gonzalez must step up this quarter. He needs to score. He needs more touches, partner.
And in this last 7 minutes, Gonzalez right on cue, getting his first touch, but can't get the jumper. JC giving it up. Gragasin.
Wow!
He's got it.
Everybody contributing for JC2.
And Gragasin just entering the ball game and hitting a three-pointer immediately.
Surprise points there. Gragasin and Jamil. As we take a look at another foul from the baseline.
You just see Gonzalez, the strength, going down the court, sealing it against two players.
Ito mangyayari dito for San Pedro. Kailangan ipuwersa nila to. Force JC2 to be in penalty situation so that they'll have more attempts in the free throw area.
They get the inbound. Martinez gives it up. JV. Imperial. Balik dito, San Jose. They swing it around. 7 seconds left. Yuzon inside, but it's a foul before the shot.
Yes, it's a push by Marcoleta. So that's the 14th foul for JC2. The next foul will be free throws for San Pedro Mamba.
6 minutes and 36 seconds remaining here in our fourth and final period. JV going to the left, kicking it back. Yuzon with the pick and pop.
Boy, what a struggle for San Pedro shooting.
Jamil, balik dito, Gungon. Marcoleta travels.
Medyo nanggigil doon si Marcoleta. Nakikita niya mga kakapi niya umishoot eh. Bakit ako hindi pwedeng umishoot? Pero na-travel siya.
Ryan, 75 to 51. 24-point lead with about 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. How are you liking the chances of San Pedro to come back in this game?
They need to start by forcing JC2 into penalty situation. That's one. Secondly, yung mga cutting angles ng mga JC2 needs to be aggressive in defense. And third, let Jot Gonzalez take over the game.
And Joff Gonzalez needing more touches, needing more of everything in this game. Gragasin, that's a deep one. And it's down.
It's JC2's night tonight.
And that's just one of those no shots, but still it goes in.
Sabi yan ni The Late Baby Dalupan kay Atoy ko.
Martinez. Kick, corner, San Jose. Still no good for the San Pedro Mamba. Sadim this time attacking. Oh, up and under, it's good.
JC2 in full display.
Gonzalez. They need to stop the bleeding somehow. They lob it up, Yuzon. Big to big action.
That would be the start. They can't afford to trade basket partner. They need to play defense.
And they cut it down to 27 points. Less than 5 remaining. Gragasin, another one. But JC gets the offensive board. Marcoleta still no good, and they give it forward. Martinez, and that's an unsportsmanlike foul, a clear path foul.
So this will be the chance now for San Pedro Mamba to get 2 points, to get possession, make some stops. 4:35, it's far from over, but with the look for it, JC2 needs to score at least maybe 20 points. Once they get the century mark, this game is practically over.
Martinez on the line shooting too, and they've got ball possession. A bit unnecessary on that clear path foul.
Yeah, clear path foul.
Could have just given up the 2 points.
Instead of that, no? For JC2, look at this. Hamil and Gragasin both scored 11 points. That's 22 points off the bench.
And they cut it down to a 25-point game.
Look at this. Bench points. 25 for San Pedro, 58. Wow.
And Ryan, yung mga player ng JC2, kakapasok pa lang, titira agad, pasok.
Buong buo eh. Buong loob. Buong kumpiyansa.
Martinez, once again, you give up 2 free throws, and this time you give up 3 free throws.
Yes. Yun yung nangyari sa first quarter kay Jamil nung tumira yung isang player for 3-point territory. But all is not lost for San Pedro Mamba. What they need to do is to continue that pace.
As we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for Joff Gonzalez, one of the main players of San Pedro Mamba. Go ahead, Joff.
All is not lost indeed. Aaron and Ryan, this is Flo, by the way. Joff Gonzalez does not want to say die until he hears that final buzzer, especially as one of the leading scorers in the half para sa San Pedro Mamba. But an interesting story lang about him. Ibinahagi sa akin ni Joff ang meaning ng kanyang jersey number 12. Noong kabataan niya daw kasi couple jersey number sila ng kanyang girlfriend. Basketball varsity siya at volleyball naman ang partner niya, but he carries the same number to this day as that girlfriend eventually became his wife, Mrs. KZ Gonzalez, kaya never niya daw bibitawan ang jersey number na yan. Pahapyaw na love story lang for our fans. Aaron and Ryan, what say you?
Ayun, no. So that's Flo Del Agua, not Joff Gonzalez.
Yeah, stand corrected. Na ano siya, si Aaron mga ka-SLA, namamitik tuloy.
But of course, no, itong si Joff Gonzalez, we've been speaking about him. Yung sa jersey number and dun sa girlfriend niya, diba? Volleyball player as well. Just like him, a basketball player. And
yes.
really,
And Aaron, I'm proud that Coach Leo, yours truly, and Joff are all Mapuans. And we celebrate 100 years. We won a championship last season. Viva Mapua.
as Martinez gives it up, Gonzalez. Joff getting hit by Brandon on that play.
So ito na yung opportunity for Gonzalez to pump in some points. Remember, on the last game, he scored 20-plus points. Tonight, he has 7. He has a chance to score at least double figures for a more respectable showing for performance tonight for Joff.
But all is not lost if San Pedro does lose this game because they still have a chance against Magnificent Manila.
But for JC2, their eyes on the prize, and they're 3 minutes and 36 away if they score at least 90 or 100. So far, partner, Joff Gonzalez, he has 8 points and 2 assists.
Gonzalez this time.
Make that 9.
cutting the lead down to 20 points. 3 minutes and 34 seconds remaining here.
This is just a 8-possession ball game, partner.
Gragasin, balik dito, De Leon. 12 on the shot clock. De Guzman, he's gonna attack. He just throws it up from outside.
Ooh. You know what I am amazed about JC2? Kahit na under Duracell, yung mga tira nila halos muntik-muntikang pumapasok.
And to be honest, Ryan, I'm more surprised that shot didn't go in. It's been a usual trend for shots like that to go in for JC2.
At kamuntik na yun, ha?
Balik dito, corner. They give it back to the top. Martinez. 9 on the shot clock. A deep seal by Yuzon, just throws it up and gets fouled.
Whether he throws it up or whether it gets fouled, it will be 2 free throws. So he can chop this to 18. And so far, si Yuzon, he has a double-double. Pretty good performance tonight. 10 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists for Yuzon.
Less than 3 minutes remaining here in our final period.
He's better than his average of 6.7 points and 6 rebounds. Yung average ni Mark Yuzon. He now has 11. 12-12. 12 points, 12 rebounds.
Cut it down, 18 points. De Guzman takes it down for JC2. Back to Coach Joel. Pinalik dito, De Leon. Taking their time, they've got 9 on the shot clock. 6 on the shot clock, stolen by Del Rosario. And he gets that low. Blows the layup.
He blew it.
Back to Coach Joel. To Guan Lao with the lefty finish.
The fortunes going JC2's way.
Martinez. Give it up, Imperial. 10 on the shot clock. Gonzalez to the corner, JV. Finally, a three-pointer for San Pedro.
And we're down to the last 2 minutes, partner. 82-65.
De Guzman calls it for them. Back to Kayabyab. To Coach JG. They move that letter around with 7 seconds to work with, and it's another turnover. Forward pass, Martinez with the finish.
5 straight points.
And a timeout called by the JC2 Slashers. They're going to try to talk things over, but their team is up big as we take a look at that Lakas fast break of the quarter, brought to you by Starbomb Sport Care. San Pedro Mamba with a rare fast break opportunity in this fourth quarter. The score, 82-67. The Slashers up in this fourth quarter.
J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform. J Project Clothing Shop, Premium Fabric. We customized, quality printing. Makers of quality uniform.
And once again, we would like to encourage everyone to go ahead and hit that like and follow button at Sinag Liga Asya. Nandiyan po kami at Facebook and Instagram, taking a look at JC2. Leading big time, 82-67.
Yes, their biggest lead is 20, 82-62. Mini 5-0 run there by San Pedro Mamba.
Danny Cruz reinserted into this ball game. Galindez, the fake, the drive.
It's a dribbling violation because nung nag-fake niya, nabitaw niya ang bola and then dribble niya ulit. That's double dribble.
It's going to be an exciting matchup for us, Ryan. It's going to be magnificent Manila going up against the San Pedro Mamba.
Yes.
And
that's what you call magnificent Mamba.
and one big story we're going to be trying to tune in into that game is if Coach Gilbert Malabanan will be playing there.
Oh, big question mark pa yan. And of course, apart from that, meron din tayong quarterfinals. Mamaya i-announce. We will announce that shortly.
Oh, and take a look at that.
Teka muna.
Joff Gonzalez and Kayabyab. Some extracurricular activities happening in this last few minutes. JV. Baseline J. He's
Yes.
got it.
Suddenly, 7 straight points for San Pedro Mamba, chopping this lead to 13, 82-69.
But is it a little too late dito para sa San Pedro?
Oo nga.
Jamil. They move that ball around the perimeter. Catch, shoot. Jamil, another one.
That might be the final nail of the coffin.
33 seconds remaining here in the fourth period.
And it looks like JC2 will advance to the quarterfinals. Ranked number 7.
Gonzalez just trying to add some more finishing touches to this.
That
And
will
he
count.
gets the basket plus the foul.
So at least for consolation, he has 11 points. If he made this, he will match his jersey na kinuwento kanina ni Flor, 12 points.
Taking a look at it one more time. The lakas move of the quarter brought to you by Hotel 101 Global. Joff Gonzalez coming to life, but just a little too late for his team.
Yes, and that's it.
As Galindez taking it down. JC2 not even needing to put up a shot here. The number 8 JC2 Architecture Studio Slashers winning against the San Pedro Mamba at number 7. Jamil hoisting it up. And it's a done deal. At the end of our ball game, it's a 14-point win by the JC2 Slashers against San Pedro Mamba. And Ryan, one thing I want to talk about, just after that third quarter slump of San Pedro, they just couldn't come back from it.
That's right. Ang pinakamagandang ginawa dito ng JC2, they remain consistent, they remain intense, and they forced San Pedro Mamba to one of the lowest scoring games on this season, 71 points para sa San Pedro Mamba.
Just like we mentioned, about 85-71 is the score. JC2 coming out with the victory as the lower seed, just like our previous game, Magnificent Manila. The number 10 seed came out with the victory as we give it over to Miss Flo Del Agua for the interview with the best player of the game. Go ahead, Flo.
Thank you so much, Aaron and Ryan. We are advancing to the quarterfinals. Yan ang baon ng JC2 Architecture sa biyahe nila pa uwi at nasa aking tabi ngayon ang driver ng panalo na yan. Jowar Jamil is our SLA Hotel 101 Global Best Player of the Game with 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jowar, malaking congratulations to your squad. You're the first team to advance sa quarterfinals dito sa ating play-ins. In your previous game, you only had 10 points. For today, it was 14 points and a lot of other skill departments. What were the factors that contributed as to why your performance is better for today?
So, nakakapag-train na ako sa kanila for the past 2 weeks. So, nakakapag-adjust na ako. Hindi katulad ng first game ko, coming from the flight. So, walang legs. So, at least now, medyo nakaka-recover na ng konti.
Delikado pala pag napahinga at nakapag-training tong isang Jowar Jamil. Speaking of your team, anong pakiramdam that your team is finally advancing to the quarterfinals at ikaw pa ang ating top scorer ngayon?
Malayo pa sa katotohanan. Malakas yung mga kalaban namin, number 7. So, train lang.
Hindi nga nakakampante, kaya congratulations again. And since ikaw ang ating Hotel 101 Global Best Player, batiin mo ulit ang mga sumusuporta sa'yo at sa kapunan ng JC2 Architecture.
Binabati ko yung mga taga-UK, yung mga teammate ko sa UK at saka yung partner ko sa UK at saka yung pamilya ko dito sa Kainta. At saka sa lahat ng teammates ko at saka sa management namin. Especially to Boss Arky and all the coaches. Thank you very much.
Maraming salamat, Joward, at congratulations again to your squad all the way from UK with that performance. But here are Aaron and Ryan to conclude our game day today.
And thanks for that, Flo, and a congratulations to our Hotel 101 Best Player of the Game. Itong si Jowar Jamil and the entire JC2 squad coming out victorious as the lower seed in today's game, Ryan. And what a crazy day for us, no? Both of the lower seeds, Magnificent Manila and JC2, beating the upper seeds.
Grabe itong 2 games natin. I-explain ko lang sa ating mga SLA viewers, Aaron, no? This win for JC2 advanced them to the quarterfinals. They're gonna play number 2 seed na Skytrack Evasion Tito Rex. Ito na mga San Pedro Mamba, losing this game, they're gonna face Magnificent Mamba, or Magnificent Manila rather, sa kanilang another play-in tournament, which will happen on Friday. Pero we will announce sa social media page ng SLA the games for that day. So abangan niyo po mga ka-SLA fans.
Ayun, kaya nga no, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, whatever dun sa mga social media pages natin, because everything you need to know is gonna be there. But our final score nga, once again, 85-71. The number 8 JC2 winning against the number 7 San Pedro. And on behalf of Ryan Pajaro, Flo Del Agua, and the entire dedicated crew behind the scenes, including Direk Nomar Santiago, Direk Mike Danan, Direk Billy De Leon, Direk Boyet Roa, and the countless others. The name is Aaron D. Deeply honored to have guided you through today's action. Maraming salamat po. And we hope you keep the support strong for Sinag, Liga, Asya,